Hey everyone, and welcome back to RERole. We've got a smaller crew today, and if you watched the last session, you probably remember why. But if you don't worry about it, because I'll explain it in the recap. But a few things I wanted to go over before we started. One, we've really been working to keep things clean and smooth for you guys here. So if you guys notice any weird glitches, then let us know. We're always trying to improve what we put out for you guys. Two, it really helps the channel if you leave a like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and we can get this out to people and keep doing what we love, which is playing this game.
Happening?
And finally, three, if you're listening on audio only, you're probably
your
pretty
opening?
confused right now by these reactions of everyone. I'm sorry for that. There's simply no way to explain what's happening other than to tell you to check out the video recording.
Why are you acknowledging
Anyway,
it in the
that's
recording?
enough
That
from
doesn't
me.
even make sense.
Let's
It was like
play
this was
some
planned too.
Daggerheart. I have no idea what just happened.
What the fuck?
Sure.
Anyway. Last session, the world ended. Or so we thought. The Continuum engine powered down, and all of Mashira, Clanks included, powered down with it. Except 5 Clanks. The Queen's personal adventuring party who had installed special batteries just hours before the collapse. They were drawn toward the lowest levels of the castle, where they found an archway that led into the tunnels toward the Continuum engine itself. Upon entry, they were met by a recording from the Creator, a human artificer who had created this world. He told them that he created 4 trials, that, if they were to complete successfully, would save the engine and thus save their people. Trial 1. Perseverance in the face of adversity. Our group took on and defeated 3 specialized killer robots. Trial 2. Trust despite lacking information. The group was forced to split. GR8 and Krakus 8.1 moved into a separate chamber, while Jinx 10, RD7, and Archibald 7 remained in the main chamber. They were given separate objectives by the Creator, which ended in GR and Krakus forfeiting a piece of their life battery to allow the others to escape. And then trial number 3, altruism. The Creator gave them a choice. Krakus and GR could rejoin the group and run, but they would be hunted by 370 Sentinel monsters. Or they could stay behind and fight to the death, taking out as many as they can with their final moments of life. The group spoke, and in the end, Krakus and GR chose to go out in a blaze of glory. And boy, was it glorious. In their final moments, they destroyed 366 of the Sentinels, leaving only 4 remaining to chase our now party of 3. There's only 1 trial left to reset the engine, so now we return to tonight's session. Jinx, Archibald, and Artie have just watched their friends die in order to give them a better fighting chance. You 3 stand just beyond the electrical barrier that remains between you and the room where your friends just fought. Their bodies mechanically lay frozen amongst the carnage they left behind, and so do 4 Sentinels looking at you, still alive but not moving. A timer appears on the far wall. This one counts down from 2 minutes. The moment it starts, lights flash on from behind you, a deep red color. You turn and you see this.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's a dungeon. Okay. Obviously the things that are black, or not blacked out, orange, browned out, are rooms,
I don't like
and the
brown
rest is
out.
hallways. For scale, the width of this hallway could easily fit all of you twice over if you were standing shoulder to shoulder, and the length is easily 300 feet. The ceilings are tall, like 12 feet. It's metallic, of course, but seems dingier than anywhere else you've been in the castle. There's a rustic smell and an electrical density to the air. And we begin.
So to be clear, just for part of the recap, these things were really powerful, and the only
Yes.
reason that our party was able to deal with the remainder of them was because they had been gifted power for that room only, right?
That is very true. Yes, when these things chase you, they will be very strong.
So what's our read on this situation? Because we just witnessed 2 of our party take out 300 plus of these. But my assumption is the remaining 4, given what we saw they were capable of, and given the increased power level of our companions, we should feel like our best option is still flight rather than fight. Is that correct?
That is. Are you asking me or your party members?
I'm asking you. I feel like
I would say
it's kind of
yes.
important what our read is on the situation
Yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of their power level. Because to me, like as a player, I'm thinking those guys took down 340.
Yeah.
Surely we can take down 4.
Right. Yeah,
but the implication sounds like these things are no joke, and they had been super powered, and that's the only reason.
Yeah, and I'll say this: when you were watching your friends fight, you have never ever seen anyone on your world ever release that much power as they did, and you were still seeing them like taking stabs right and left, and it was only because of Krakus's welding ability that they survived that long at all. And you probably would be pretty terrified of these things.
All right. I will, I'm going to look down. I believe last we left off, Jinx was next to me holding one of my hands / guns.
Mhm.
And, what was the...
Party.
No,
Yeah,
I know
Artie
your
was
name.
behind you guys.
Mate.
Yes, I
M8.
know Artie was behind.
Yeah.
M8,
Mate.
that's who I was
M8,
Yes,
I think
M8.
is on
M8
my
was
shoulder or
holding-
with Artie. I don't remember who had him, but we have
Probably
He's
on my
an 8.
big flat head.
Okay, so M8 is on top of Artie's big flat head, and Artie's behind us. So I'm going to first look down to Jinx and say, "Steady, Jinx. We must earn the time to mourn our fallen." And then I'm going to turn, and I'm going to keep my hands out from behind my back this time, and just like bring the guns up, and like they'll sort of, you'll hear some whirring as they load themselves. And I'll look at Artie and say, "Artie, I know you're in there. We're gonna need the other guy now."
Well, if it comes up, it'll come up. But for right now, why don't you lead our lovely companion down the way, and I'll be right behind you guys.
Very well. We should make haste.
Also, anybody thirsty?
I'm just gonna take off down the hallway, kind of Naruto running style.
Yeah.
Not
As
now,
soo-
Artie.
As soon as you take off, a voice starts to echo through these halls. There's no screens this time, but you recognize the voice. It is the creator. And he says, "Trial number 4, natural selection. Will your skills prevail with the challenges ahead?" And where are you guys headed?
Where are
I'm
we?
assuming
Oh,
we
I
start
should have told you
bottom.
that. Yeah, you're in the bottom left.
We're coming up that hallway or out
Yeah,
of
you're-
that room?
You would be
On the bottom
running
left.
up the hallway where I can't show you a cursor, but like there's
No,
three
from
rooms
the
on the
bottom.
left. Yeah, from the bottom. You just entered that way.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we see, like, are all these doors sealed? As we run past that first door, is it sealed shut, or is it open and we can see inside that room?
Let's find out. That room, the door's shut, and a quick assessment would show that it's unlocked.
I mean, you're
I don't
leading
think
the
we
way
can
up.
afford to leave any stone unturned. I'm gonna open it.
Okay. You guys go into this room. Okay, so this is what the
Wow,
room
okay.
looks like. It looks like the relative size and layout of a bedroom. In fact, it pretty much is a bedroom. There's
Oh,
a
wait,
bed, a
I'm-
desk.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm Artie.
Oh,
girl.
you're right. What
that's
happened?
incredible.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey,
All
I'm
is
back.
well.
I was curious how this was going to go. There's going to be a lot of switching screens, so I'll have to be doing that this whole time. There's a bed, a desk with a couple of chairs. There's a chest on the ground near one of the beds. And there's like a rack of simple blades on the far side of the wall, but they look very rusted. But these structures are made of a material unlike anything you've ever seen. The metal is like a strange brown color. It looks rough rather than smooth, with like striations within it. And you would describe it more as rotten rather than rusted if you knew what rotten meant.
Oh yeah, this is more organic matter actually. Something they have on the far stretches.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with what our goal is, so it's hard for me to assess if this is an important room.
Should we
Well-
search?
Hey, we only have limited time, but we can always throw together something.
I'm afraid there's no time to be delicate. I'm going to take one of my legs and just try to chop the table in half so that its contents sort of spill out.
Yeah, you don't have to make a roll for that. You're strong enough. You do exactly that, and like some plates and some like spare journals fall into the ground, but nothing of import that you notice.
Perhaps the chest.
Yeah, Jinx
Sure.
is definitely making her way over to the chest. Partially because she wants to distract herself, so she's hoping she can like just like find something.
Artie picks
Okay.
up a cup. Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, can I see if the chest is locked or unlocked, or
It
if it's
is-
trapped, or all that good stuff that a rogue should do?
It is unlocked.
Oh, it's unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell if it's trapped or dangerous in any way?
You, being a rogue, yeah, why don't you make a roll, an instinct roll?
Instinct roll. Oh, well. Starting strong, boys. That's a 5 with hope.
Okay.
You get the hope.
You gain a hope.
Great.
Your instincts tell you that there's nothing strange about this, but you don't know for sure.
She's still very distracted from what just happened, so she's not looking that closely. But she also doesn't care, so she's gonna try. So she's gonna open it.
Okay. You open it, and it's relatively empty. There's only one thing in it, actually. It's a strange, small, empty battery pack, kind of. It's what it looks closest to. It's orange, and it's lightly glowing.
She picks it up, turns around to the other two, and says, "Found this."
Nice. And when you do that, when you pick it up, you hear a voice. Again, no screen. Time's up. They're coming.
Well,
Jinx drops it.
Perhaps hang on to that. The core that you chose was orange, yes? Perhaps
But
there's some
maybe-
connection.
might as
Was I
well hold
orange?
on to it.
I think
I
you're
was
orange,
orange.
I'm red,
I was orange.
and,
I was orange.
and Artie's blue.
I remember.
Yes. As out of this side, Artie reaches over to his sides and pulls out two nozzled hoses. And just like, all right, maybe it's time to head to the next spot. Unless we plan to have this be our last little stand.
I think we should keep moving. But perhaps that is important. Jinx, would you mind hanging on to it?
Yeah. And she secrets it away on her person.
Just be careful.
As Artie slides out into the hallway, where we came from to see if they're currently giving chase.
Okay. When you slide out, you see that there's a door up the hall and to the right, that first right you could take, where the door has been crushed open, but you don't see any other sentinels in this hallway with you. And you hear noises like throughout, far to the right of you guys.
Like down the hallway to the right?
No, like they've gone through this first right room and they're
Yeah.
searching the rest of this place.
Okay. So perhaps a little subtlety would go a long way.
All right, everyone, keep quiet.
And now that you guys are in the hall, you hear the creator again. I know not how many sentinels remain. Each is deadly, and your ability to fight them alone, regardless of how much you've evolved since I created you, will be difficult. I hope your companions fought well, but for those monsters remaining, do not let them find you.
So let's be sneaky.
Okay,
I
You
can
got
help.
volume down. As I threads.
Well done, Hardy.
Yeah. Yeah. Just where are you guys going next?
So we hear them
Do you,
up and to the right of us.
should we do this
try and-
stealthily?
Yes.
Do we have to like make a hide check in this?
I would say at this very moment, you do not have to, because it seems that these things, you can hear them, but they're far off somewhere else in these tunnels.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we know that we should be like quiet, but we don't have to be worried about being super stealthy right now. We
Yes.
shouldn't draw attention to ourselves, but we're not trying
Yeah.
to be super furtive. Okay.
Mhm.
Quickly, but do not rush. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. We'll go past that room, I assume. Then?
Yeah, we'll go past the right room and we'll probably hit that next.
Yeah, just check the next
Room.
left.
On the left? Okay. Let's do this. And here. And then here. You guys enter into this room, and you can immediately tell that it is not one room, but a series of few small rooms. And give me a second. Again, it's made of this strange material. The place is large with a few different doors within it. There are shelves everywhere in the main section with books, but not the metal books you're used to. They have some weird thin, flimsy material on all of them. And the room is just covered with them.
Jinx looks at the books and is like, I don't care about these.
I'm going to just start like as quietly as I can, kind of turning things over, like pulling books off the shelf. If it's too loud, I'll stop.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to do it as quietly as I can to just like get a once over of the whole space to see if there's another one of those glowing bits in here.
Yeah. And are you like reading any of these as you go, or are you just kind of pulling through them?
If there's something with a big title, I might just like pick it out, but
Right.
I'm not like one by one pulling them off and reading them.
Yeah. It wouldn't take you long to realize that these are stories that you've never heard of, but they're stories from like almost like a fantasy book from some other world that keeps mentioning and other heroes that you don't know. And at least immediately in this front room, you don't see anything important.
Is it in the same language that we speak and read and write?
Yes, it is the exact same.
No time to ponder such things. Artie?
Huh? Sorry, just make sure these things aren't thirsty. As I'm shooting soda into books.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay.
Very kind of you. We should keep moving.
All right.
Are you guys moving on to a different room in this place, or are you leaving entirely?
Oh, this was just
I
the...
kind of thought we
Yeah,
roamed
you
over.
just checked. Oh, okay. Well, let me say this then. When you go into one of these other rooms, I need everybody to make.
Honestly, I would assume we would three-way split this if there were three
Yeah, that's
doors.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take the
Let's-
smallest room.
Let's say this. At one point, you all three are in different rooms, and it is not the main room, and you start hearing loud noises coming towards you. Like, I need all of you to make a hide check, or a hide roll, which would be what? Instinct, or is that finesse?
That's finesse.
It is
I assume
finesse.
it's finesse.
Yeah.
We can't help each other because we're in different rooms.
Yes.
Correct.
Tough.
That's rude of you, Colby.
You guys said you would split up.
Yeah.
That's rude of you, Will. To oh my God.
I haven't rolled yet. I'm trying to decide if there's
Well,
anything
I blame
can
this on
do
you.
about this. Yeah,
I-
that's fair.
I
And
just
you guys-
rolled without doing without thinking about it, and hey, it worked out great for me.
Nice.
So, all of my experiences are alliterations, as one is wont to do.
Naturally.
So this one is called Secret Service Steward. Would that allow me to have some like stealthy abilities if I'm like a Secret Service member for the Queen?
Yeah, I would say yes. You can give
Okay,
yourself
great.
give that. Yeah.
That's the only thing that I can stretch.
All
I
right.
should have used. I should
I
have
gotta-
used one of my experiences. I forgot.
You still can. I'm allowing it. You're new to Daggerheart, so you definitely can.
Is this a
Oh,
reaction
gee,
roll
thanks.
or an
Say again?
active- Is this a reaction or active?
This would be a reaction. You're hearing this thing
Reaction, okay.
running towards the room.
So no hope or fear.
No hope or
No
fear.
hope or fear for that. But I can still use my experience.
You can still use your experience, yeah.
Okay. So the experience I'm gonna use. Sorry, Travis. What'd you say?
I got a 21.
21.
Without having
Okay.
to cheat your way into using an experience. The experience I am using this time is You're on Your Own, Kid.
Ah, nice.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
she grew up, well, didn't grow up by herself, but then left her family and was by herself for a while, so she got very good at doing things alone.
Yes.
So, okay, wait,
bonus,
and so
you're
I just
alone.
add. What'd you say?
At a
In
D6.
bonus, you're alone.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, you just add your experience, right?
Yeah, you
yes.
just add
Oh,
your
yeah,
plus
you're right.
whatever it is.
Hey, the
Okay.
good news about that is I rolled a 1 on the D6.
I mean,
I
are
gave
you-
myself
I'm not
advantage
surprised.
erroneously, so it actually benefits me to use +2 instead. So that puts me at a solid math.
I
Double
believe.
checking my math. Oh yeah, so 20.
20. All
I
right.
got,
How
I got
about you,
myself
Jinx?
up to a solid 16.
16. Okay. So here's what happens. You guys are looking through this room trying to find some stuff. You start hearing these rapid pounding sounds coming towards you. You all freeze and start hiding in however way you can, trying to be silent, crouching around some of these shelves.
Jinx
Sorry,
finds
I don't
Travis.
want to breeze over this. I would love to hear how Artie hides.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
you guys
yes.
hear a door close and Artie just kind of just parts in front of it.
Yes.
Amazing.
There you go. And you guys hear. Oh, you can. If you guys want to say how you hide, you can do that.
I'm gonna say Archibald, although very tall, he's very slender. And first he kind of slinks up to the door, back to like the door frame, with both hands held up, like ready to turn and fire. But
Mhm.
then recognizing that this isn't gonna end in a fight and that it's better to hide, he's going to let's say I'm in the middle. I assume Artie's in the biggest room because he's a big boy.
Yeah.
So I'll say I picked arbitrarily the middle one.
Mhm.
And I will instead, my entire frame that's almost to the ceiling with my head is going to just like, one leg is going to go under the bed, and then I'm just going to sort of like slink and like slide underneath there and just collapse
Nice.
down.
A fantastic mental image.
Yes. Great.
Mhm.
Jinx, would you like to say how you hide?
Yes, she on instinct like dims her digital screen like eyes.
Mhm.
And she has her like hand blades out because she
Yeah.
also thinks this is gonna be a fight. But they're like they're the black that it doesn't reflect anything. So she's never had to worry about like them giving away her position. So she keeps them out. But she just like slinks into a shadow
Yeah.
and just
Nice.
is immobile and is just watching where the sound was coming from.
Okay. So you guys all do that, and you hear, as soon as you get settled, you hear the main door crash open as something rushes in and then stills. You guys hear this like electrical thing. It's like, near, near, near. Like it's the blinking thing of this. And you also hear like a weird, almost like an echolocation type of deal. And you hear like scuttle towards one of the doors, start to move to a different one, starts to go closer to the room Jinx is in, but then you hear a voice over the speakers cut in. 3 transfer packs, located in 3 separate chests. Find them and bring them to the machine. And when the creator just keeps giving his instructions, you hear this sentinel scuttle, kind of panic, and you hear it flee from the room very quickly, as if it were scared, or maybe it recognizes the creator's voice. But either way, it seems to have left you guys, and a keen observer would have heard it going down the hall that the direction you've already came from. But then you hear nothing.
Hello?
Yeah, you're gonna see just like one leg reach out from underneath and then the other one, and then pull himself like out kind of sideways and upside down. And then he's
You
going
just
to
see-
turn around and reach under and pull out the hat and put it back on his head.
And then
Nice.
when you guys come to find Jinx, like you don't see her, and then you just see her eyes like slowly brighten, and you like see her appear out of the darkness,
It's great.
and she rolls up to you and is like, Did you guys hear that? Is that what we found? Is that what I found? Is that what I have?"
I believe so.
That did seem like a chest.
So 2 more.
It is as I expected. They might match the colors that we have.
I hope mine is blue.
Very good, Artie.
All right. Well, the hoses come back out.
Shh, shh.
Don't worry. I can be as quiet as a little mechanical mouse.
I'm a little worried.
We should
As
move
I'll
forward.
Glide
I
out.
assume we found nothing.
Yeah, you guys didn't find anything in that room of import.
Just bugs.
Okay, let's see. Let me put this back on the screen. Boom. Boom. Okay, so you're moving down this direction. You've cleared 2 rooms. Well, I guess the direction that you heard this thing run away was back towards like where you originally entered from, and you don't see it, so you're assuming it went back towards that right side, and you still hear stuff happening over there.
Yeah, so as we're going down this hallway, do we hear anything down this direction?
You do not.
Artie will come up to that first door on the right and
Mhm.
spin around his companions and
Artie, we do have field gestures. Those are not them.
yeah, I was thinking of doing something on my own. But all right, let's go in here.
Archie, I don't know what you're saying. We practiced those. Where were you?
Well, I suppose inform me when we find a resting place.
Oh, let me fix that. Okay, so you guys move into this room, which looks like a supply room. It's large, but there's no other doors within. There are materials laid throughout, following similar weird like patterns where it's not metal and brown and strange. And there's barrels everywhere. There's some like barrack style beds, but there is no chest in here that you see immediately.
Artie will immediately pop open one of the barrels.
Okay.
I'll just hear good vintage. What's inside?
Yeah. This barrel's not filled with liquid though. In fact, it is filled with something. And if you checked the other ones, they'd all be filled with this. It's mythic dust. You all, if you want, can take some of this. And how this works is you can apply this dust to a weapon that deals magic damage to add a d12 to your next damage roll with that weapon. You could each take enough, just mechanically, to do it twice.
Well, I'd have no use for it. But if one of you could use it more times.
Sorry, I'm all physical here.
I'm guessing this doesn't work on a spell that like creates blades. Like I wouldn't be able to attach this dust to something.
Does it do
that is-
physical damage?
It does. Hold on.
Well, it is a spell. Yeah, it's a.
It's a
domain
spell,
card.
so it would do magic damage.
Yeah, so it's not a magical weapon.
But it's like I conjure a rain of blades, flavored in this game to be actual mechanical blades. But in reality, that's not how the spell is created. So that's the only way that I can
Yeah.
use it. I think. 'Cause otherwise, I'm just.
Let's say
Daggerheart.
you can use it that way. Since you, clearly the GM didn't do a good job and didn't realize that all of your weapons are physical damage.
Well, magic's sort of
You
weird
are
in this world
kinda-
anyway, right? It's
It-
not
it is
like
true, yeah, and-
fireballs. It's like
Yeah,
mechanical.
that's true. I just typed
energy
this definition
sources.
word for word. I should have reread it. Let's say you can apply this dust in a way that you can flavor it however you like, as long as you make it creative. Do it however you like. And you can use it twice to add a d12 to your next damage roll with that weapon or domain card.
I just want everyone to know that I started to drop my phone and then I caught it like Spider-Man, but as a result, my other hand knocked my iPad off and it hit me right in the balls and penis.
Oh, good.
So it was
That's what
one
that
of them,
metallic sound was.
and then and
Does
then I
that
kicked
mean
my
you
water
rolled
bottle and
disadvantage
stubbed
for the
my
rest of the
toe.
night?
So I accomplished the one goal that I meant to, but at what cost?
You really
Yeah.
compounded it.
Yeah.
But all right.
Anyway, something about D12. What happened?
You can add a d12 to your next damage, baby, for that
One
that
or
weapon.
do you have two uses?
Two
Yep.
uses. And a quick search of this room, you don't find a chest.
I will stab a hole in one of the other kegs with my foot and then collect the dust as it pours out. And
Nice.
then we can move on.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna dive into the third one and just cover my whole body in it.
That's
Very
good for
nice.
stealth.
Yeah.
She's not worried about it.
Covered in glitter.
You guys enter into the hall and you start to hear some noises approaching from further where you came. Almost like a sentinel's getting ready to walk out into this hallway.
Jinx starts
Potentially.
melting into whatever shadows are around her.
Artie just kind of pulls back into the corridor, I guess, towards the room, and Archbold, you can see, is Artie tries to stealthily look around the corner, and he is a giant refrigerator-shaped Clank.
Yeah.
So just
I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull you back in. I'm gonna push you into a corner and take one of the sheets off the bed, and I'm going to throw it over you, hoping that you'll just look like a bookcase. And I will attempt to. Are we hiding? Is that what's happening here?
Are we still in this room?
I would say that you guys, before you don't need to make any rolls, you would hear this thing move away. It goes back towards where it was coming from. So you're clear.
Yeah.
So as Jinx was watching,
Sorry, Artie.
like you two, like Archie
Smart thing.
kind of not panic, but like start to throw over this sheet. She comes up to you and says, "Don't forget, I can like obscure us." So above screen, as a reminder, because you all would know that she can do this.
Yeah.
She has Veil of Night, so I would have to make a spellcast roll. But then if I'm successful, I can create a temporary curtain of darkness between 2 points within far range. Only I can see through the darkness, so it wouldn't be the best tactically, but it would hide us because it says you're considered hidden, but I'm assuming that anything behind that wall would be hidden.
It would in this mechanic, yeah. I mean, in
Yeah.
this flavoring for sure.
And then
Perhaps you should put a curtain across the hallway so we can explore the remainder of this hallway without them seeing us.
But it might not
Okay.
be might not be super necessary, depending on how much further we have to go.
if we hear them, if you hear him again, let me know and I'll throw it up.
Something to keep in mind.
Don't worry. Keep it in this iron trap of mine.
Right.
Moving
Iron.
forward,
Okay.
we will head out down the hall to
To the dead
again,
end.
find that dead end.
Okay. We'll do this, this, and this. Okay. You guys take a few steps in through this door, and you.
It's the
Yeah.
shitter.
Well, maybe normally. That's not actually what it looks like. It's a cellar. You guys you have to go down this little ladder, and as soon as you get down there, before you notice
How does
anything
Artie
else.
get down the ladder?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I'll watch the top. Don't worry,
What
you
is-
guys.
Just send me.
It's like a 2-step ladder. You could probably just hop. But either way, as soon as you get down there, before you notice anything else, actually, Artie, you probably noticed something else, but I'll get to it in a second.
Yeah.
There's a screen that zaps to life, and it says, first off, it's the creator. I don't know if I even need to say that at this point, but it
every
says,
every time the creator shows up or speaks, Jinx is just getting more and more agitated.
"You have found the cellar and have earned a moment of respite. Entering the cellar will pause the hunting code that is currently set against you. When you exit this room, the hunt will resume." And then the screen shuts off. You guys have earned a short rest here if you'd like to take it, but for Artie's sake, I do need to describe. that along the walls, there are these shelves kind of things that are holding various bottles, though they're not metal, they're glass. And there's clearly liquid inside of every single one of these, but they're not oil. In fact, Artie, you would recognize they're pretty similar to the liquids that you contain. And, yeah.
Is it a wine cellar?
It's a wine cellar.
Cool.
My goodness.
Yeah, you guys have earned a short rest, if you'd like to take it.
I would.
What do we
Might as
do
well.
during a short rest?
So you can do 2 things out of these options. You can...
Clank. I remember
Well, we-
this. Clanks can take when you take a short rest, you can choose a long rest move instead of a short rest move.
Ooh, there you go. Okay, it's on page 105 if you have the book. It has the short rest options and the long rest. But you choose 2 of these 3. You can tend to wounds, which you would roll to see if you clear HP. You can clear stress doing the same method. You can repair your armor slots. Or you can prepare, which you can either do by yourself or with someone else. If you do it by yourself, you gain 1 hope. If you do it with someone else, you gain 2. And I should mention, I should have said this at the beginning, but this is like a brand new session, so you guys have 2 hope. You lose all the hope that you gained last time.
Oh,
And I'm only starting with 3 fear.
Sag.
My dad.
now I suppose I should ask: does anybody have stress?
I do have 1.
I have none. I have not used any.
Well, hey, that's still works for me. Artie will slide up to you, Archibald, and I will. Where is it?
I will say, once the screen shuts off and we're finally left in a place that we know is safe for the first time since everything that's happened, Archibald is just going to stay standing tall with his head held high, arms both folded behind his back once again, as he was patiently listening to the message. And he's just going to kind of be frozen, just like staring at the blank screen, trying to process everything, trying not to look like he's processing everything.
Hey, Arch, buddy. Do you have a minute?
Of course, Artie. Of course.
Well, you know, tonight I kind of thought the world was going to end. But here we are. Just 2 old bots, still chugging along. You remember the day I came back to the capital?
Yes, Artie, I do.
It's a whole new man. The personality chip even replaced. Mine was busted beyond repair. I came back that day to ask Aurora 7 if I could be dismissed. But you were the one who convinced her I had more use. And well, now I'm special ops with you.
I haven't regretted that decision for a day, Artie.
But hey, this can be stressful, and look, I know how us Generation 7s are. We're pretty thick skull plates. But hey, got something for you. As you'll watch as Artie pours up a special drink that he's made you several times in the past. It is a warm cola with a little wedge of lime slid around the edge and then dropped to the middle. As he'll slide it over to you. It's like, hey, buddy. When times are rough, you got to keep going forward. Because you know you got a big old body at your back. I'm going to use share the burden. Give me all your stress.
Oh, nice.
Well, I will give you my 1 stress.
And I get a hope for each stress I take.
Nice. That's a cool
That's cool.
mechanic.
And I will say, Artie, I haven't regretted bringing you back on for one day. But we both know that the ones left, it shouldn't be us. We've been alive for far too long. But rarely do we get a choice. And it's up to us now to make the sacrifices of our friends worth it.
You remember Generation 5? They always seem to be nicer to us than Generation 6.
Yes. Things have
that's how I-
changed over the years.
That's how I feel now about Generation 8 and 9. Looking forward.
I don't think change is so bad, but sometimes it is hard. You know, I've been thinking a lot about the end. And I think that the end is scary for those who experience it because of what you're leaving behind. And it's scary for those who are left behind for what they have lost. A clean ending, like the one that we were promised, was almost a mercy. But this is hard. For now, we have to experience all that we've lost, and know that if we are to fail, we've kept everyone from experiencing all they had to gain. But here we are.
Odds seem against us.
I'm going to look over towards Jinx and then back to Artie and say, well, I'm glad you're here, Artie. I rely on you more than you probably know.
Well, everybody could use a drink.
I think that's true. Perhaps now more than ever. And then I'm going to slink over to Jinx.
Jinx has kind of propped herself up on those crates in the corner, so she's sitting up a little bit higher. She's got her hood like pulled up, and she's just kind of staring at her hands because the only damage that she has taken was when she reached through those lasers or whatever they were to give the copper wire back. And so she's kind of staring at that and like the kind of scorch marks, scorch marks, but I think they also left like deep grooves in her like hand and her arm and when she reached through. So she's just kind of looking at that. And as she hears you come over, she looks up and holds her hand and says, Krakus always helped fix me up when I got hurt. I don't know how to do this myself.
There are holes in our lives that will be impossible to fill. But together, we'll find ways to move forward. I'm sorry, Jinx. 2 times in one day to experience such a great loss. Far too many, especially for someone so young.
It's not the loss. It's the people I lost. I've lost before.
I suppose you're no stranger. Still, it doesn't make it easier. I agree. 132 years was not long enough to have known those 2 men. But I cherish every one of those years. I may not be as skilled as Krakus, but, well, we can try to figure something out for your hands.
Well, seems like I got you back. As a small little soldering tool kind of comes out of Artie. People hated to admit it. Well, I say people, but it was just Krakus. But when he had spots he couldn't reach, guess who did it for him?
As I said, Hardy, I'm glad you're here. I'm going to look down at my hands, which are both guns, and my legs, which are both swords. So it's going to be a uphill battle, I think, for me.
All right,
I
let's see what
sure am glad they've come out with different ways to create weaponed hands, as I look at Jinx's hands, which can turn into normal hands.
Yeah, it can just like turn back and forth.
Boy, things have changed in the last 100 years, 150 years even.
I will say, I didn't originally have hands either, so they're pretty nice.
Nice.
Man,
Okay.
you guys are
I suppose it's been
old.
82 years since I've known them. How time flies.
As I'll come up and I will start fixing up your hands as I go ahead and give you a few tips on how to make some good sodas. How hurt are you?
2 hit points.
2 hit points? All right. I will inspirational words twice during our rests to heal that up for you.
Nice.
And
Very
I
good.
will. So, since you took my stress, I'm going to attempt to prepare.
Yeah.
And I think the way that I'm going to prepare is just helping mourn what we've lost with both of my companions.
Yeah. Okay.
And while we're here, and so I can, since we can short rest, I can swap out domain cards. I am going to, I'll go ahead and during this rest, I will talk you guys up a little bit, doing the RD special, and I will give each of you a hope with my remaining inspirational words.
Hey.
Nice. Very good.
And
So, if we prepare together, do we both get 2? Is that how it works?
Yeah, you get 2, each of you, or
And
all
can
of
we
you.
do
if
that
you
like as a triangle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 2 hope.
I will clear stress, and I will prepare as well.
Okay. Very nice.
So all I needed to do was prepare because you took my hit points.
Well, your
and
other
Yeah.
one is probably healing. I think that
Yeah.
was just flavor.
Yeah.
Like
So
would heal
you
and-
add 2 hope
Okay.
and then clear your hit points.
Okay.
And then
Done.
you guys finish up your rest here. You've spent your time to mourn, you've done as much as you can, but you know there's still a mission, there's still something at stake. Well, everything. And you guys listen, you don't hear any noises, you go out into the hall and you don't see anything. And I guess there's really only one direction to go, but I'll ask it anyway. Where you guys go next?
And we don't hear anything anywhere?
You hear stuff, but it's far to the right. I mean, it's like somewhere else. You know you're going to be heading that direction. It's inevitable.
Yes. Also, I should say that I am spending a hope to maintain M8.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now M8 is now once again a real object.
Is that
how he Real looks? boy. That's how I pictured him.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
M8,
amazing.
yep.
That showed up really
That's how I
nicely
pictured
too.
M8 as well.
That was
Nice.
crisp.
Okay.
Great.
You guys headed down towards that room that's left.
That's left or right?
Well,
This direction.
We've got ourselves a real who's on first situation.
Archie, you're such a grandpa.
okay. So you move into this room, and it was a dining hall, but it's destroyed by these sentinels. You guys would have searched around fairly quickly because you're hearing noises from somewhere beyond. You don't find any chest or remains of a chest. You don't find any battery pack. So we're basically going to skip this room. And the only other option is up into this massive room. And you can listen to the door. You don't hear any sentinels in that sound like they're immediately in this next room. Sounds like they're probably somewhere else in this tunnel still.
Hey, maybe that rest code never wore off. Positivity. Let's go.
No one of
Perhaps
us
we
has
should
to be
move.
an optimist.
quietly just in case.
Okay.
Hey, quietly is not my middle name, but I can give it a shot.
You guys enter into this massive place. Now, it doesn't look like it looks here, just the shape. It is teeming with electrical energy. The entirety of that back wall, so like the farthest up toward the top of the screen, is the Continuum engine. It's less like a machine and more like an entire grid and array of an electrical interface. Just looking at it boggles your mind, and you know it would be seemingly impossible to understand it. Luckily, you don't have to, because the creator made it pretty obvious what your objective is. Along the very center of the wall, at about eye level for you guys, rests 5 small compartments, each one a different color. 2 of them are already lit, the 2 colors of your friends. The other 3 are blinking, matching each the colors for you. Now, in the very center of this room lies a tomb. You guys know it's here. It's legend that it's here. It's the resting place of the creator. It's purely metal, because this wasn't built by the creator himself. It was created by Queen Aurora I and her people to place him with them. Some legends say he's still alive watching over the engine. Some say there's no body in there at all. You can have your own thoughts on that, but right now, you notice it's faintly glowing purple and yellow, which were Krakus's and GR's colors. You don't know what humans were or how big they are. It's hard to tell based on what you've seen on the screen, but they must be pretty damn large because this tomb's pretty big.
So to be clear, those 2 lights are just lit up on it, and the other lights on it are our colors and are blinking still.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not as though there is something in it that is blue or green that we need to extract.
No.
Wow. It is awe-inspiring to look at this thing.
I don't get it.
The source of all of our lives, and I don't either. Puts things into perspective, I suppose. Fortunately for us, they don't seem to have destroyed it in any way or disrupted it. Is there anything else in this room?
Nothing. You remember that the creator told you to bring the packs to the engine, to the machine? Otherwise, there's really nothing here. You start to hear noises. If you remember the map, there's a top upper right room and then a bottom lower right. You hear noises from the top right.
Well, Artie will slide over to the tomb, I suppose, and put a cup down. Hey, Jinx! Can I see that little orange light you found?
Yeah, she takes it out of the. She hides in a shadow and takes it out of the secret compartment on her body that no one knows about. It comes out of the shadow, holding it. Comes up to you and reaches out, but then pulls back and says, "Don't put it in. What if? Are we gonna die if we put this in?"
That's a good point. You know what? Hold on to that till we at least find the blue one. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Archibald is going to have been like shaking as the whole thing was happening, and when she says it, he just kind of looks away because he also doesn't know and isn't ready to face that potential.
But hey, that's for the future. We're in the now. And the now says let's avoid the future where we meet those freaks over there.
But aren't they in the direction that we need to go?
Listen on the door.
There is one more room that you don't hear anything from right now.
That's our only option.
Okay. You guys head into this room, and you find that it is a study. There's some stuff that's been messed with, but not as bad as the dining hall. Conveniently, on the desk with the chair is a chest.
The last one was entrapped. I think we should just be careful and, well, or rather...
You got it! As Artie slides over and picks it up, pops it open immediately.
It is not dangerous in any way, and it's unlocked. You open it, and you see a blue battery pack inside.
2 down, 1 to go.
That one matches.
Very
I'll
good.
hold on to this boy as a little hatch opens, as Artie drops it in, and just another little hatch opens, and it kind of rolls out. Oh, slides back then.
Nice. Now for a final visual of this, let's say, I mean, you have to. You guys go back into the main engine room. You still hear the noises from probably this singular area that's left, and you know that there's still one chest that's left. And you would know that these are the last remaining rooms in this place.
I downloaded the brochure earlier.
Yeah, exactly. There was a map on the wall in the engine room.
You are
How
here.
convenient. Oh, there's even a pamphlet.
Perhaps we can lure them out. If we can set something up to make a noise in the dining hall, we step back into the room we were just in, and we close the door or create your shroud of darkness across the doorway. Perhaps they'll run after it and we can sneak in behind where they were.
As the blue light kind of comes out from this little hatch, as Artie slides over and hands it to you, Jinx. How about you hold on to this for me?
Okay.
If there's one thing I know, it's distraction.
Oh boy.
Artie, there is another way. We can do it remotely. There's no need for this yet.
Correct. But if it comes down to it, I can pull their attention.
Hey. No what? No heroic sacrifice. No,
Then it's
not allowed.
plan B.
You always
Maybe.
revert to plan B.
Listen, I always refer to plan S, and that's soda. So how about...
Her digital eyes roll.
So for now,
Jinx,
we're
we have
sticking
to
with
trust our teammates.
A. Just in case you hold on to it.
I mean, I'll do it. I just don't like it.
Hey, I don't like a lot that's happened today. But you keep your chin up. I wish I had a chin, so I could say the same. But
You still have to
Sit
make
no-
me my drink, so you can't. You're coming back.
don't you fret. There's plenty of carbonation still in this guy.
Don't shake too hard. Don't shake too hard.
I
Okay.
know my limit.
There is another member of our party that could be somewhat useful in this situation. And I'll glance at M8.
That's true, little buddy. What do you say you peek in and well, I don't know if you were a very good scout, actually.
I don't even know what his abilities are.
But
Yeah, it's
perhaps it
not
can
much.
make noise in a different room.
They can obey basic commands. But all right, maybe first things first. We peer in and scout this area on the down low.
Jinx, if
Okay.
you feel comfortable doing so. You are our scout.
Let me think through this mechanically, because I have an ability that I could trade out of my loadout.
Mm.
That is through your eyes. So I would choose a target within very far range. You can see through their eyes and hear through their ears. You can transition between using your own senses or the targets freely until you cast another spell or until your next rest. I'm trying to think if that would be.
Oh wait, that would work perfectly with M8.
Yeah,
Right,
I was about to say.
Can you cast that on M8?
Let's
Yeah.
say
Okay.
Just
yes.
Hotwire, you're just like
Yeah.
hacking into M8's little simple brain.
I
That's- yes.
imagined this like ability as like to make it like a mechanical ability is that she has like like one of her fingers is a little like USB drive or something
Oh, yeah,
that
for
she
sure.
can just like slot into M8.
Oh, this is awesome.
Okay, so I'm going to swap this into my loadout.
Okay. So you
that takes
spend the
one.
stress.
That's 1 stress. Okay, so I'm going to take M8, connect, and because I can't. Wait. Can you try using your own sense of the target? Because I can't like speak to him during this. I can just see what he sees. So if we do want him to be a distraction, we'd have to give him like instructions beforehand or something.
Right.
For now, we're just kind of scouting it out.
Okay.
And is he like? Can he understand you? Like, is he sentient? Okay. All right.
He's
All right.
He's my own little construct.
All right. Yeah. So you sending him in this first room?
Well, okay. To be clear, it's G8's construct that I am now
True.
in charge of.
True. Of course.
GR8.
GR8.
Great.
Yes. Okay.
GR. Yeah.
Unless there's any specific instructions, he's heading in there.
I tell him, be very, very quiet.
Very, very quiet.
Yes.
I almost did that and I stopped myself.
Believe in yourself, little buddy.
This thing starts moving. Just like this little tiny toy. It's like ding, 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 ding. And just like you
Does
open
he
the
have,
door
like,
for him.
skills to check or anything?
Yeah, actually, he uses mine.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay. So let's say this.
So maybe should I help
but
him?
would he use? He would use. Well, for some checks, it would be me because I can see.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm not. But then the other checks, if it was like a finesse roll, then I assume that would be yours because you're the one kind of.
I've decided what's gonna happen. I've decided it.
Great.
I'm ready. I'll make you make some checks. So you open the door for him, and then barely, and he's just like ding, 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 and walks in. And Jinx, because you're through his eyes, you see a kitchen that has all this weird stuff that Artie would call organic, but it's like rotted and disgusting. It smells awful in here, and it's torn apart. But there's no sentinels immediately in here, except this mate turns, and that door is crushed open. Inside of this next room would be a supply room. Doesn't look like this. It's shelves of food. It's food storage. And you see at some point 4 of these sentinels are like going through it, crushing things over, and then you see a chest in the center of the room, glowing the final color that you guys need, which is
Red.
red. That's what I thought. Now, one of these sentinels starts to blink faster. You gave the instructions for mate to hide if he's about to get caught. So one of you guys is gonna have to make a roll for him right now to hide, or these sentinels are about to see him.
I say hide.
All right. As he's. Oh, let me double check before I start saying things. When necessary, they share your evasion and traits. I think that's just considered traits. It's okay. So I can't use my features on them. All right.
Because I'm okay. I love using experiences, so I feel like I'm trying to use them all the time. I don't know how this would work, but because I'm the one in his mind, so like I want to be part of this.
Yeah.
And my experience is small but mighty.
Okay.
So can I give Artie
I'll allow it.
hope to help this happen?
Yeah, it would probably be advantage instead of giving.
Yeah, let's do that. Advantage. So he has a D6 to use, but you got to spend a hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What's that roll?
That is going to be a 14 with hope.
Okay. You gain the hope. Let's say this. It starts and it like turns and sees an open doorway. Mate had moved to the side. The beep starts to slow, but a countdown dice of 3 has begun. You guys know your objective. There's only 1 battery pack left that you must bring to the engine. you don't know what's going to happen after that.
Well, what?
I tell them
what is-
everything that I saw.
Okay, perfect. Well, that is not radical-tastic, is it?
I will say this. That room is chaotic. There's so much obstructions. Like when he saw them, it was only briefly. So theoretically, like you could get in and out of there if you make it happen.
I think we have two options. We can either sneak in and try to avoid the majority of them, but if we get caught by one, we get caught by all. Or we could make a noise and prepare for them, so that they're drawn out into our territory, where we get the jump on them. And perhaps we can take them down one at a time. One is higher risk, higher reward. The other, I think, lower risk, but inevitable battle.
How many like, shadows did I see in this room?
There's 4. Oh, you mean? Oh, it's covered in shadows.
Like, is it super?
It's
Okay.
it's covered.
Very chaotic room.
Yeah. And
Because
not telling you guys how to play, but they are very powerful, and you would know that.
Because Jinx
Yeah, but-
can be very stealthy.
Correct.
If we
I mean,
go in, then
I realize what I've done here.
the risk is we
Yeah,
fucking
Colby,
die.
because you're a
'cause
bitch.
if we get seen by one, they're all in the room. So then it's for sure a 3v4.
Let
If
me
we could lure one out and kill one, then maybe we could sneak through. I think Jinx
Hey.
is,
I was literally built for this.
yeah.
correct.
So she looks to you two and she's like, I know what I just said to Artie about like don't be a hero, and I'm gonna be a hypocrite right now, but you guys know me. I was
Jinx.
literally built for this.
We're a team.
I'm sneaky. You're not sneaky.
I'm aware. But all right. Both of us can't do it.
I'm going to look off into the distance past Jinx. I'm going to say, it is not a heroic sacrifice, Jinx. You may be younger, but since you joined, you have been a full-fledged member, and I trust you just as I trust anyone else. If this is your decision, I fully believe you'll be successful. And if anything were to happen, we'll be on your heels.
Okay. With that, I think Jinx, she's going to do this. She wants to do this.
Okay.
She feels like she needs to do something, and she's gonna go do this. She's gonna be her sneakiest version of herself.
So this room is covered in shadows. There's shelves, some are knocked over, some are not. There's like piles of supplies that have piled up. Before you're even close, you can like hear the beeping, so that gives you some idea of where they're at. They're not stealthy at all.
Mhm.
So tell me how you're gonna approach this.
Oh, but as you start to move off,
I swear.
Artie's gonna stop you. It's like, hey, listen. As you'll see Artie whip up a sparkling pink lemonade with a lemon and a lime on each side, and 3 what is supposed to be gummies in plastic. Just 3 like plastic like toys just tossed into it. And a little umbrella just comes out and sticks into the side.
Oh my god.
The pink Jinx. As
Amazing.
I give everybody a rally die. As
Ooh,
this is the time to do it.
and that's a D8,
D8.
now, right?
It's D8, and everybody can either gain a hope or clear a stress
Oh, nice.
with my maestro.
And Jinx, in case you're new to the rally die, it means you can use it at any time, just as like a bonus roll to a roll. Nice.
Do rally
Or you can
dice
clear stress with it.
stack?
That's true. Yeah, or you can do that. Yeah.
You lose them at the end of a session.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So
Because I still had one from last time.
Yeah.
But
I
okay,
still had
so
mine.
I have. Okay, I have, but I have a new one.
You have a new one.
Yes, the new
All
one.
right.
Just so you know, you can add the result to an action, reaction, damage roll, or clear a number of stress equal to the result.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna help me be sneaky.
Nice. Okay, so tell me what you're doing, and I'll set the DC based on it, and then you make the roll.
As she's leaving, I will also say, I'm still not going to look at her. I'm going to be looking off in the distance, but I'll say, Jinx,
Archie,
I know that you don't need luck.
my name is Jinx.
Right.
I've
know
never had
that.
luck.
All skill.
You have until that watch I gave you strikes 12. That is when I will give up on you. And then he'll kind of give a little smile. Sorry, normally I'm better at this. You're going to do great. And then, is there any way that I can assist her, like help, give her the help action as she's going into the room?
Yeah. I want to say yes, and I'm going to say yes.
Good.
So yes.
I can use. Okay. I will. I'm just gonna step up and I'm gonna brush some of the dust off that was still on her from when she was in those barrels earlier.
Been faintly shimmering this whole time.
Yeah, just to clear off some of that, and then I'll finally make eye contact with her, and the monocle will just be quivering, and the pocket watch that I gave you has been long dead, which is why he thought he would try to be clever, but.
She knows.
With that, I will use the help action. And since I'm a tactician, when I use the help action to give you a d6, you can spend a hope to use one of my experiences alongside your advantage die. So if you'd like, you could maybe use Secret Service Steward as a way to assist with your stealth mission.
Okay, so for one, because I'm Slyborn, so I have advantage on finding a safe place to hide.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured as I'm like going stealthily through here, like spot to spot, that will be helpful there. And then what am I looking for?
And I should say, this chest, it's not like it's in the middle where they're all gonna be. Like, this thing is the bot had to like look around to find it, so it is in a spot that you could stealthily get to and then stealthily get out of.
Yeah, Emily
Okay.
did a good job.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I also have Shadow Hunter. So when I'm under the cover of shadow, while I'm shrouded in low light or darkness, I gain a +1 bonus to my evasion and make attack roll. So that's hopefully not going to be needed here. But I do have, and Colby, let me know how this works. We talked about this a little bit
Mm-hmm.
with Nightwalker.
Yes.
So Shadow Stepper, you can move from shadow to shadow. When you move into an area of darkness or shadow cast by another creature or object, you can mark a stress to disappear from where you are and reappear inside another shadow within far range. When you reappear, you are cloaked.
Okay.
So what I would love to do, I don't know how it's going to work mechanically in this world because
Mm-hmm.
fancy magic,
Yes.
hell if like that doesn't really work. But how I would love for this to happen is for me to fade into Artie's shadow, because it's the biggest shadow. And if it is within far range, I pop out in the shadow that is closest to this chest.
Okay.
So you can already start in the room instead of sneaking in fully.
Yes, there's a way I think this can work. If I'm gonna modify it if it's okay with you, what you just said.
Yeah.
you're gonna use these shadows to stealthily get around, but you can't go from Artie to the main one. You're gonna
Okay.
hop a few shadows.
Okay.
So why don't you make? Is there a roll? No, you just spend stress. Okay.
This I mark a stress to
Okay.
be able to have this ability.
So make an overall roll for your like stealth, and then we'll make another roll after that.
Maybe it's like what are those like retro reflective panel things, you know, that like turn
Oh,
ships invisible. Maybe you've
Yeah.
got those that just like they get charged in darkness
I
or something. so you
absolutely
can
have
kind of-
those panels.
Yeah,
Yes, of course.
but they're like the opposite of solar powered.
Yeah.
Yes.
They only power up when you're in darkness, and then you can
Yeah.
use them for short
Yeah.
increments.
Yeah, obviously she would have that because she's super good at being a rogue.
And don't forget, you have a rally die,
We have so
and
much.
you have the help
Advantage.
action advantage. Yeah,
and
which
if
is
you'd
a
like,
6.
you can use a hope to add a plus
An
2
ex-
to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One of my
experience.
experiences,
Yeah.
as well as
Okay.
your own experiences.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait. Will, say your thing again.
So you get a d6 because of the help action. You can
Yes.
spend a hope to add one of my experiences. You can also spend hope to add your own experiences, and those can stack.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So how this is gonna happen? Yes, I will be using those.
Yeah.
Great.
And the way I see me using the experience, Secret Service. What was the third S?
Secret Service
Secret
Steward.
Service
Yeah.
Steward is because, as we have established, she is kind of like enamored by Archie, and she she copies him when she can, like the different movements that he makes with like his like she can't do what he does with like his legs, but she's a little copycat. She copies things, and so through that, like that's how this experience applies, because she's doing things that she's seen him do in his like extra years in service and knowledge over her. Like she's learned things from him.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
that's how I will do that, and that's an extra +2.
2.
Okay.
Okay.
D6.
So go
And
ahead
then
and roll.
I'm also going to use one of my experiences.
That's
We're
fine.
stacking this, baby.
Do it.
Nice.
Of course. It's an important moment.
And- Okay, she's gonna use her experience. I hate it here. Because
Nice.
she does not like the situation. She wants to get in and out as quickly as possible. And she has gotten very good at finding the quickest way out of like social situations as well, like finding the exit from the conversation, finding the exits from the room. And so
Uses
she is
that
just
one on me a
trying-
lot, actually.
she just whispers, "I hate it here" to herself before she leaves. And so I'm gonna use that as well. So that's a +3. So I get a +5 from experiences.
Yes. You roll 2 d12s, a +5, a d6, and a d8 if you want to use your rally die.
But you can use the D8 after you see your total too. So
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
roll my d12s.
But it does go away
And this is
each
this is
session.
finesse. Just
Yes,
to be clear.
Of course. Naturally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength.
Come on.
Wait, are they matching? Because remember,
This
that's
is why-
good.
No.
Okay.
Good thing you got the buffs.
Good thing. This is why I just sat here for 30 minutes stacking
Yep.
my shit. So I rolled a 10 total for
that's
for
not
those
bad.
dice.
Yeah.
Or
So
no,
15 so far.
You get
Wait,
a
no,
plus
that's-
5.
no, 16 total. I forgot that you add them together.
Oh,
Yeah.
So one of my previous rolls should have been better, but that's fine.
Great.
nice.
It
Not
wouldn't
bad
have
at
been
all.
that bad. I
That's
have not
pretty good.
rolled above 8, by the way. This.
You're turning into Will.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Brother, an
yeah,
8
I
on a
don't-
d12 is not bad.
That's true.
I don't.
I would love to roll an 8. I've never seen an
No.
8. I've rolled
So
an 8
you're
total.
at 21 right now with your +5 already.
I'm gonna roll the d6 just to give it a little bit of extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
That's
free.
your-
That's
that's
going to
your
go
eight.
away.
Yeah.
That was a 1.
There we
Good.
go.
So you're 22, and you
I
can
mean-
choose to use the rally die if you want. You don't have to.
I mean,
It does go away at the end of the
22
session.
is pretty good.
Am
Is
I
that
also
hope
gonna
or
have
fear?
to get out of here?
Yeah.
But you're
That's
gonna have to
no,
roll
no. This
again.
is all. This is no. You're not. This is gonna be the
Oh.
whole thing. We're gonna do it for the whole
Oh.
thing. Yeah.
I'm rolling the d8.
Okay, might as well. Is it
It does
give
seem
hope or
like
fear
the culmination of all of our efforts thus far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's +3.
Okay. 25.
25
And was
feels
it
like
with
an
hope or
important
fear? Do you
benchmark.
remember?
I sure do. It was with fear.
Yes! It's my first one this whole session. And I haven't made you guys make very many rolls. Okay, so here's what happens. After you guys have this conversation, Jinx steps back into... So you're like right outside of the first room, not even the second room. You step into the shadow of RD7. You see her eyes dim. And then then all of a sudden she's not there. And you two are like, what the hell? What just happened? And then you see just a moment as she steps into the far room. And
You see
Jinx...
like the faintest glimmer off of one of her stars.
Yes.
Because you guys know what to look for because you've seen me do
Yep.
this before.
Now, we're actually going to tell this from the perspective of the Sentinels. One of them, the ning, ning, and it senses an electrical energy, and it turns towards one of these shadow directions. Ning, 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 runs up to it, comes around thinking its prey is going to be there, and the glimpsest phase, shadow, something, but nothing's there. We shift to another sentinel, the same thing happens. We shift to a third, the same thing happens. Jinx, I need you to roll a d4.
Okay.
Mhm.
To 2.
Okay, you take 2 stress. It only takes you 2 shadows to get to the chest. You find it, it's unlocked. You pop it open quickly. You're exposed in this moment. You see the red pack. You take it, roll another d4.
2.
Okay. Takes you 2 more to get out. The same
more
thing
stress?
happens in reverse order. So you take 4 total as these
Okay.
sentinels think there's something there, but every time their system is like, I guess not. And you make it. All of a sudden, as your friends are standing there, you haven't been gone long, you just step out from RD7's shadow, holding this red glowing pack.
Ah, and Jinx,
Oh.
before you go,
She holds it and she cracks her little robot neck and is like, that was easy, and gives it to Archie.
I think it was more stressful for me than it was for you.
I was gone for like 5 seconds.
Really, is that all?
Now, you guys are in this main room. You have all 3 packs. Just to reiterate, the tomb isn't where the compartments are. The compartments are on the wall with the engine, which is fairly far away from the tomb, because this room's massive. And the countdown die ticks down to 2.
all right. Jinx, want to pass me my little blue light? Thank you very much. As Artie starts heading over that way. Should we do a countdown? Or should I test it?
Wait,
As I said before, the hard part about this is what comes after. I think if we experience it all at once, we experience the consequences all at once. So nobody is left alone, whatever they may be.
I'm gonna warn all of you. If this makes the creator come back to life, I'm gonna kill him.
Are you sure? He's probably
Daggers out. Like,
Yeah.
well.
just warning you so you can stop me. Because you've had to
One-
stop her from doing reckless stuff before.
One step at a time, Jinx. If we get to that point, I'll be grateful to be able to stop you from murdering the creator.
All right. Everybody, as Artie slides up to the blue slot.
Wait.
Are you doing it together?
She says as this is really hard for her, but she looks at you guys. She goes, "I love you guys." And then right before you're about to put like the stones in,
And
so no one has time to respond.
yes.
That team.
The moment she finishes the last word, as your hands bring the packs close, like a triggered reaction, you hear a click, and then like a, oh my god, I forgot the word. What's it called? Magnet. Like a magnet. These fly out of your hand into the compartments. You don't know what it was like for your friends when they gave up their life battery codes. So you aren't prepared for when pain erupts through you. But it only lasts
Jinx
moments.
felt this. Jinx felt this through the copper
Oh, that
wire
is
when
true.
it happened to GR.
That is true. And it only lasts moments, unlike your friend who had to endure 5 full seconds. The light stabilizes within those compartments, now no longer blinking, all constant. For you, you all feel a little bit weaker, maybe, but otherwise it doesn't seem like anything major has changed. You still have your life batteries blinking. I'm going to start a mystery countdown of 4 for all of you.
Okay.
You do notice, though, there's a rumble from the tomb behind you, and your light's colors mix with the soft glow that were the 2 already there. In that moment, the other countdown dice triggers, and these sentinels rush into the room as a deep rumble increases from the tomb, but then the sentinels collapse, as if they've been powered down, maybe a response. The rumble increases as well as the light's intensity, but not only the tomb, the deep red lights of this whole place increase. Electricity starts to screech, starts to shake the room, then abruptly, it all ceases.
This is a good sign, you guys.
All
I'm like
lights blink
sheltering
out.
next to Artie.
All lights blink out, including the lights from the tomb and on the wall. And then you hear a grinding sound, and you see a small red light appears near the tomb, and then it ascends. Like I said, the ceilings in here are very tall, and this light ascends until it reaches 2/3 the height, and then you hear, "Yes, it works." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
This is gonna go to
Hooray!
theater.
We saved the day!
Yeah.
This is gonna do a murder.